topic, Olamide.
Okay, we have also.
Ichi.
This is Bia. This is Bia. Okay. We have also.
I am Adeni Adiola.
And also we have.
Introduce yourself now.
I beg, introduce me. I'm a guest.
We have Gladys Alozi.
Why would you have to touch me? Why did you have to touch me?
Okay, I don't know what our engineers are telling us this afternoon. I just hope they are okay and alright with us.
I pray.
So we have different issues and topic reports that we are discussing this wonderful evening, because right here it's evening in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you're watching from. Let's start with, I don't know what we'll start with. We have different topics. What are we going to start with?
A lot of things happening.
Yeah, what I'm concerned, we discussed something about a lady that was pursuing her husband.
And
she died.
got herself.
Why am I
killed.
laughing? I'm sorry, it's actually funny. That's why I'm laughing.
It's not even funny, because the way I look at it, you are chasing your husband away and you just die like that.
Chai.
For real, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's
a
It's
serious
funny.
issue.
Why should they follow man about?
No, it's not everybody. It's not every lady
That's
that
the
will have
husband.
the heart to just
I know that's the
accept
husband.
cheating.
That's the husband. Yeah.
But
the
then,
husband.
the husband will later come home to come and meet her.
No, there are some things you want to get evidence.
Evidence.
Sometimes you
Yes,
accuse your husband,
yes.
you don't have evidence, so you're not sure
You're
you will
not
get
sure.
away with it.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Do
when
you
you
know
have
is she
the
going to
chance,
present the evidence to now?
No, if she catches the husband,
Yeah,
you cannot
yeah,
deny it. You know?
yes, you can't
Yeah,
deny
if
again.
she didn't die,
Mm-hmm.
that's a very big evidence there. You know, when I saw that story in the morning,
Okay.
I think I spoke with you, right? The first thing that came to my mind was probably the side chick probably would have been maybe one of her classmates,
Where I think,
or even someone that she
She
knows.
knows.
A
Exactly.
close friend.
A close friend. I'd be like, you're cheating on me with this girl, I'll
wait,
kill you.
It's even an allegation. The side chick tagging is an
Okay,
allegation.
why was the
we
man
don't
now-
know if the lady is actually a side chick.
So who is
Why
she?
was
Colleague
Why did
or
they
something.
Why is the man running?
Exactly.
Why is the man running?
I
Why are you
don't
running?
know.
Why you
I wouldn't
running?
know why he was running.
Uh-huh.
So it's still an allegation.
Okay, if you're the one caught with.
What will you do?
What will you
What
run?
would you have
As
done?
the wife,
As
as
your
the
No, as
husband.
the husband.
husband, too.
Yes.
I'll just walk past her. Of course.
Eh,
Well, she's coming back home. She
okay.
won't stay outside forever, so she will walk.
You
surely
don't
come
pack
back
to
home.
like-
And I'm the man. Come
Do
on,
you
I
know,
married you.
Sometimes,
No problem.
men, I don't know why you guys are like this. Okuri, right? Okuri.
Okay.
Okuri. I don't know why Okuris are like this. Like seriously, what you know you can't take.
But the
Don't
woman
just
should
do it.
But the woman should just have calmed down. Just go home and just
Do you know how many
wait
times she's been calming down?
patiently. Now
Do you
she
know how long she's been calming
now
down?
she can't calm
She
down
couldn't
anymore.
take it anymore.
Now she's not
It
even
got
here
to
to
her
calm
neck.
down anymore. Can you see? She's not even here to calm
Yeah,
down.
That's
you
the
know,
sadness
let's
there.
not generalize about men. Men are prone to cheat.
Yes.
For real.
So it is something that you need to
I
understand.
honestly do not like that language.
See, you don't need to
But
like
the
it.
truth
I
is,
You don't
honestly
have to
like
like
it's,
it.
it's the bitter truth.
Yeah.
Men are prone to cheat.
Lack of
Let me-
discipline
let me
make
congratulate
most
you for
men cheat.
understanding
Not all
men.
men that
Well,
cheat.
my own man.
Yeah, not all
Not
men.
all men that
But
cheat.
Not all men.
But
Those
ones
ones that don't
cheat,
cheat is in their body.
Yes,
To cheat.
Yes.
Just that they
But the
they
discipline
have a
and the-
background,
exactly.
everything.
Thank
they
you. That's what I'm
just-
saying.
yeah, this,
Lack of discipline make most men cheat.
Well,
Of course, they can actually control those.
No, we
that
actually
thing
don't
under your
know
leg,
what
right?
they are going
So-
through in the house. Probably the wife has been talking to the
No,
man.
no, a man that will cheat
accusing
will cheat, oh.
accusing
A man
the
that will cheat, that will cheat.
Do
It's
you-
not because
do you
of
have
what
a
is happening.
girlfriend?
A man that will cheat.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
So
So
you
I'm
cannot
not
talk in
saying
this
what-
situation.
A man that will cheat will cheat. See, I've seen where a woman
Okay.
worships the husband, does everything,
And the
still
man
the man
cheats.
cheats.
Well, that's true.
So what
So
can someone do?
I feel it's lack of discipline.
Lack
If you're
of
not disciplined, that's why you see someone that be like, I cannot be eating one pot of soup for a long
I
time.
have to be changing
And the
those
woman
ideas.
too.
Excuse me, and you
Anger
think that the-
management matters most.
Yes.
And you think that the woman does not have the right to change soup as well?
Well, if she
But
wishes
she-
to change soup,
Wishes to.
she's
And you
free.
not
You
choose
will not- you will-
out.
It's not my own.
You can imagine that.
You can carry
And
your
now
pot of
you now
soup
go
and go
and
outside.
carry one sickness and come and meet her at home. And our body is very open, and you just have to kilo
But I feel the woman's pain. No, when their heart is very.
They are too
Yeah,
The
emotional.
man will be full of guilt now.
She doesn't know what to do at that point, but she just want to.
She wants to
Exactly.
get
Why are you
him like
cheating
this.
on
you know,
me?
there's something about women. Sometimes our brain are wired in a certain way. Like when you see something, you will talk before you now be like, I should have calmed down.
should have calmed-
It
exactly.
happens, and you don't have to blame us for it. sometimes we are just.
What
like
has the
that.
woman achieved now? The woman just died.
She just died.
And
That's
probably
it.
the man we
What
married
a-
a side
management
chick.
matters most.
What a
in every-
pain.
That side chick would be very stupid to marry the man if she does.
Some
No.
side-
Died in an accident.
In an accident. That's
But
what she-
funny-
that's what
they will grow to know
They
the
would,
story.
and then
Because
how would they look at
internet-
their father? They'll be
They
like,
may and may not know.
they will definitely.
Who will now?
In this social media
who
age.
will now reveal to them?
Why wouldn't they know?
There.
The story is everywhere.
Online, the woman's picture is not there.
A picture
No,
is
Eh,
there.
her picture is there.
A picture is
A picture is
there.
there.
That
And the
was
fine
banned.
picture give us. I mean,
Her picture is there.
A picture is there.
Okay.
Her
A
picture
picture
is
is
there.
online.
And even if the picture is not there, this woman has siblings. She's coming from a family. The sisters, the family will definitely be angry. This is her sister
They-
just
they-
died. They
they-
will,
See, they'll be
Women need to
angry at the
understand
husband,
that.
but mostly they will not later turn the anger back to the woman that even if you catch your man cheating, okay, do you want to flog him? Had it been he has packed and say, okay, this is my
like I
girlfriend.
said
You
before,
can't
like
flog him.
I said before, it
The
might
anger will now
it might not really be
increase.
because of
Mhm.
the husband. It might be because of the woman. Maybe someone that she knows.
Okay, he wants to beat the woman.
Hey God,
He
even
will
if
now
it's me,
kill someone
If-
else's daughter.
not like you kill. Even if I catch you, I
You do
go
what?
shout at you left.
If
and
your
small,
husband is not
small.
a, is not a,
When you're not
is not
crazy.
a disciplined person,
Yes.
before you got married to him, just know that he will eventually teach.
He will.
You find out that the guy was just having a good time.
It's a man. No.
He's a
You
guy,
guys
man.
should stop. Tinubu is my guy. Is like
It's
his
your
father.
crush.
Exactly. So you guys should
Well,
take it easy on him.
Like the father that fathered his father.
Father, my
father,
father.
the father.
Exactly.
So what will you say about that? Normally, we last time we were told that he works 20 hours in a day,
Sleeps only
so
4
he
hours.
must be tired.
Yeah.
Yes,
for-
to have
What's he doing
slept.
exactly at his age? What
Of
kind of
course,
work?
you know when it is electioneering time, you don't sleep. You go from meetings, consultations.
Meeting, people visit you, so
people visit you.
you must
go and
have,
visit
been
people,
tired.
So you don't really have much time to rest or sleep per se. So probably we should just say no one can cheat nature. Let's look at it from that angle.
Okay. So I don't know. We are still reacting.
The picture is so funny. I'm so sorry, but the picture is so funny.
Pictures to use for me.
Oh damn.
He was. Oh my goodness. The man was in executive
It's
seat
tired.
at that.
Like
The
it's
balance,
tired.
man.
The
The guy
come
just
like-
enjoy himself.
Like this,
man.
like
Well,
this.
let him have a good
Yes.
time.
The man was just like, this is one of the talk no concern. I mean, make I sleep. Or you were like, I don't sleep yesterday. I beg.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Do you think with this thing that he did recently, is it going to make like the burden of Nigeria alone? Will he be able to carry it?
For me, that sleep alone, he has lost like. If he had in an election, he had like. If he's expecting like 20 million votes, he have lost like 1 million votes.
But seriously, you went
that's
for
true.
a meeting. You guys are about to discuss a very critical issue. Then you do stuff. I don't
Well,
understand.
It looks like when he was saying,
I don't
is it
think it's
for
a wedding.
Gary?
It's a wedding.
Wedding,
It's a
probably
wedding.
you know in wedding scene you can actually do so.
This does not look like
This
wedding.
doesn't look like a
Doesn't
wedding.
look like
Yeah,
a
they
wedding.
were just making
it's
an announcement,
Yeah, it's
you
a
know.
palace, yeah.
Islamic wedding, so it's not this kind of setting.
I beg.
Like when he was saying, is it forever? Is it for Gary?
He wasn't sleeping.
He wasn't sleeping that time.
Let's
God.
just
So let's get responses. If you are watching us online, how
We-
do you look
we
at
have
that?
We have a comment.
Say we should support.
Tinubu.
No, support Yoruba Nation
Yoruba
and
Nation,
Biafra
Biafra
Nation.
Nation.
Okay, no wala.
We go divide that now.
Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Arewa Nation.
We are talking about our president. Sorry, APC presidential
APC,
candidate.
yes.
President
Yeah.
candidate,
Hey.
Bola Ahmed
Bola
Tinubu
dozing off.
sleeping.
Jagaban.
My sincere contribution to this is that at this point in time, we expect younger persons that can go through the rigors of this presidential problem
That's dozing off.
because if you can doze up, you say what?
Without
That's
dozing
busy.
off.
Okay.
Do you know? I'm so sorry. Do you know what came to my mind during the NBA conference? Are you sure it wasn't sleep that made him forget that he was actually supposed to be there?
Yeah, because Shetima was told unawares
Unaware,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you
And
know,
that was why Shetima had to dress like that. To
that
the event.
NBA,
That
NBA,
shoe.
NBA
you understand? Probably the man he just slept and he did not remember when he now woke up.
But he has
boy, I'm tired.
special assistants, advisors, and everything. They should
What
be
if
able to
whenever
remind
he's
him.
sleeping, he doesn't want disturbance? And then
No, let's be serious. It's a serious thing here. As a president of Nigeria, we don't need such kind of. In fact, it's if I were supporting Tinubu before, I would not support him again. When the people say you are
I
old
think
and
most people
everything,
that
this
are
one is
supporting
not
Tinubu,
adding up.
They are not actually supporting him based on
His
their love for the
competence.
country or the future of Nigeria, they just say that okay, this man is Yoruba, me too, I'm Yoruba, from the ethnic perspective.
Okay, most of the
Or
supporters.
probably yes, majority, or probably
But it's-
they've been
it's-
gaining something personally from supporting him. Probably
right,
they've
right,
been gaining
right.
stipends or something, and they
Yeah.
won't want that thing to cut off.
Yes.
Just be like, let me just vote
And
for
and
him.
also some of them might not really support him because of him, probably because of his wife, maybe the family.
or what they
Shane
think, or what they
Tinubu.
think that okay, if Tinubu becomes the president of Nigeria,
what
I
what
was
he will do
saying.
to the
Exactly.
Yoruba land
You
or the Southwest per se.
understand,
But these people have forgotten President Muhammadu Buhari. Can go and ask people in Katsina State now what they have been enjoying.
Are they buying
Are they-
different from when we go to market and buy something? Are they?
They are not buying it cheaper.
All of us are
Honestly.
It's
going
the
through
same
it.
thing. So
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
That's just it.
may God help us, Baba, please don't.
But
sleep.
aside that, we saw another picture of Peter Obi. Yes, they brought another picture of Peter Obi sleeping at the point.
really,
in
Yes.
in
In
an
a-
event.
Yeah, in
Okay.
one of the meetings like that. They brought the one of Atiku.
yeah,
Also
okay.
sleeping.
But I think
The one that weak me is Fashola. Now for PRT they sleep. Oh.
Yeah.
So you just tell the person say, "Where do they get more for a year? Carry leg do like this."
But I just feel that they actually do a lot, though.
Well,
Where I'm
actually,
going is that nature call.
nature calls.
Let me not be
yes.
so harsh on Tinubu here, but nature. If you are old, you are prone to do that.
So, but that doesn't make it okay to sleep like that. Does not make it. If that, even if it's Joe Biden
the
or
posture is
Barack
funny.
Obama. I saw
I'm
Barack,
so
Obama,
sorry.
Barack Obama's pictures too as well. Sleeping.
Sleeping.
It doesn't make it okay sleeping like that. I'm thinking if someone like youths like us now, okay, you're going for an interview or something, you now fall asleep. Come on, they will rubbish you that day. They'll be
You
like,
can-
Again,
can-
is a
look at the
presidential
man.
candidate.
As a
People are
candidate
supporting
like
you. You're a
that.
public figure.
But
Of course.
A public event.
You are
It's in your
a
office. You
model.
slept like that.
So you guys,
the person that took that picture, I have a problem with that person. Why would he even snap that picture at that time? Could have just, Baba, you are sleeping, wake up. Then before you know, when you take the picture, you just snap the man just like that. Now what for you? How about now?
Okay, we got a response. Say, Baba.
Baba
Don't
don't hold that beg.
beg.
Lord.
Okay. What is law?
Laughing
Laugh,
out
yeah,
loud.
yeah.
What is laugh out loud?
Now waiting we just do with that. Laughing out loud.
Baba don't order beg.
God.
Baba needs
Okay,
to rest.
let's go over to Anambra State. The ban on miniskirt in
I
beg, it's okay like that.
secondary
So if I go Anambra now with my mini skirt,
You don't need to
secondary
go.
school.
Secondary school.
Yeah, not the
okay,
schools.
Secondary
secondary,
schools.
and that's good.
It's actually good because these days, what students are wearing?
The students are
It's not-
trying to
it's
like
not so good.
come to
Trying to-
today's fashion so that they can also trend.
And there's a difference between
Very
fashion
good.
and school.
And school,
Just
exactly.
go to school when you're supposed to go.
Go to
Then
school,
when you
you're
are done, you
supposed to
can.
go to school.
Right.
And they don't stop at school, even at home. You know one
Yes,
thing I
probably-
notice about all this. I live in a place, so you see all these small children. They now wear miniskirts.
Miniskirt.
They will intentionally
Yeah.
want you to notice what they are wearing. Small children, 14, 13.
Where are their parents when they're wearing all these
That's
things?
what I want to
Where are
ask.
their
The
parents?
parents
Everything
are
starts from parenting.
Parenting, honestly.
Everything.
Bad
Probably a
parenting.
parent, probably maybe a parent now saw something online. Okay, I like this clothes. I like this dress
Let me
from
buy it for my
a
daughter.
white man's daughter or
Great,
something. That
exactly.
what they can accept there. Oh, this thing is fine. You now bring it to your child here to wear something like that.
Yeah.
To be in the child head that okay, this thing is okay to wear.
You
She
know,
won't see anything
sometimes
bad
it's
with
parents
it.
that buy those clothes. for
Of
their
course,
children.
now
Yes,
they can't
now
go to the
that's
market
what-
and buy it by
exactly.
And they are
themselves.
wearing those skirts. Most of them, not all of them, they come from the home.
Yes.
Okay.
From the home they get to school. Although some people they might change you, but
Mm.
most of them they come from home to school. And when they get to school, they don't focus. Because when such things are there are other things that will turn their attention to other things. You understand? And what happened in our secondary school these days? When I went to secondary school, we don't even try it.
You
know,
don't try it at all.
There's something I remember when I was in primary school. I think that was when I was in primary 5. Then, like our school uniform, then some guys, naughty guys in my class, they will put mirror down
Huh.
and they will bend as if they want to pick something. They will be looking. Do you
You'll be
understand?
seeing
And
something else.
yeah, and that time we don't wear this kind of mini
Yeah, of
clothes.
course, now.
Then
Just
imagine now you get. So I think I like what
Maybe there should be an
association.
association of parents in general. So,
Yes,
There is
PTA
a
now.
PTA, Parent Teachers
so
Association.
maybe they will come
There
for
are still
workshops
some
and everything.
there are parents who
lectures and everything.
doesn't care. Like they don't care.
We
There are
have a
parents
comment
like that.
here.
Someone is responding to Oga Tinubu.
Sleeping.
Sleeping, wisdom, peace. What do you say?
This is to show that Nigeria is still sleeping as long that the youths are still laughing on everything that happened in the zoological Republic of Nigeria youths. Youths should wake up and chase them away.
Jesus.
Well, you can't just wake up and chase them physically. You use your PVC to chase
PVC
them.
and spiritual.
Use your PVC.
PVC.
PVC
Don't use your
especially.
PVC and chase away.
That's what you
How
can
do
do.
how do you chase?
You can't just walk to Body Loan or somewhere else or Abuja and physically chase these people away.
You know, we have a protest going on, student protest.
Yeah.
If this kind of protest were to be happening in places like, let me use India,
India,
you see parents, they will stop work.
of
Yeah.
course.
They will carry their mat and everything.
No.
Students have not started though. They will go to whether any government office or national assembly or wherever, any government facility. They will go there and spread their mat until ASU call off the strike. But here,
Everybody's.
how many students we have in Lagos?
Everybody.
Look at the
we have
video.
thousands
Look
of
at the
students.
video. How many students are
It's
protesting?
not even up to 0.5% of the students.
They will
in
tell
You
Lagos.
you
know,
it's not
some
their
parents will
business.
tell their kids not to go because of government. Because
That's why I started.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's why I started with the parents.
NSAT stuff.
Yes.
They
I
won't
started with the
want-
parents. I started with the parents.
Exactly.
That's true.
So this thing, me, I look at that protest they are doing. They are just doing protest for doing
For
sake.
nothing.
If the
Nothing will
parents
happen.
should join them as well, it will make it
Since
meaningful.
February
If we really want to
February
make a
14th.
statement, see, the life we are living here is not. We are not living. We're not living the life we are supposed to live as human beings in this part of the world,
Of course.
and we don't even notice it.
That something is
A
wrong.
Lagosian should be paid like 20,000 a month. Being a Lagosian, with what Lagos is making,
Degenerating.
you understand?
And I heard Lagos is making about, is it 600 billion?
It should
something.
be. It should,
No,
it should-
$15 billion every month.
Okay, sorry.
Every
15
month.
$15 billion.
Yes.
Sorry,
Every
$15 billion
month.
every
Just
month.
imagine.
If they are investing this 16, probably $15 million or maybe 10%,
Billion.
like $1.5 billion in this Lagos state. This
Lagos,
everything
let's
will
just say Lagosians. They should be paying you 20,000 every month,
Aye,
and
for
we,
real.
most parents are there. They are okay with that. Now you are impoverishing your generation. You understand? If Lagos is making $15 billion every month, imagine.
$15 billion every month. That's a whopping
huge.
sum of money.
So this strike that they are doing, me, I understand. Me, I have this political instinct. I have this instinct of a politician. What they do,
Okay.
they will wear you out, you weary you out. Those students going there, they pay money for buses
Of
to
course.
there. They are going to put expenses. You understand? So you are going to spend your money, spend your time. At the end of the day,
And they
it
won't
will
do
end with
anything.
a meeting with one House of Rep member.
They'll give
They
you
now
money.
start playing you like this. Before you now mobilize yourself, so they will wear you out. When it happens, when Labour Congress, Nigerian Labour Congress, TUC, everybody joined and shut
Join them.
that National Assembly. They should shut it down, shut everywhere before they listen to you. But if you are here, they will not listen to you.
That's true,
The
that's
students are
See,
really-
how many students are here?
That's true.
Those days of can you fire me, they're not up to 50. Are they up to 50?
These ones, they will still call them fools.
I'm very sure
That's
this
what
one
we
that
can
came
say
The
out.
same student like them will say they don't have time.
They don't have time,
Yeah, I
yes.
have another comment here. Mr. Real Ray said, I think I like the Anambra government's policy on short skirts for students. Students should be more corporate with good uniform, not wearing a short skirt to seduce their fellow students and male teacher.
Of course, of course.
Right. This ASU strike though.
I don't know what to say again because I'm just fed up with the whole system and everything. It seems that most of our leaders and most of us, we don't really know what we want.
What's going on?
I think
don't
we,
know
have,
what
we
to-
know what we want,
what
but
We are
you know,
scared.
the more you agitate, you get tired. You
No,
protest
see,
today, let's protest
for you to
tomorrow,
get change,
NLC,
I've said it,
TUC,
it
and
looks
everything.
so hard. For you to get change in the kind of Nigeria that we're in, how deep and how bad, ignominious Nigeria is, we need to, it's a revolution kind of thing. We need to shed blood. Because
Shed
those
blood?
people there, for instance, you are the wife of a senator or president, and because of being the wife,
Okay,
you have access to millions and billions of dollars.
okay.
Would you want to lose it?
Of course, you don't want to lose it.
Like that.
Would you want to go out of power so that the people that are entering will now prosecute you and you now go behind bars? So you do everything. You have the money in your hand.
If you have acquired the money wrongfully, you will be scared to live there.
Yes, you want to protect yourself. So
You
most
want
of
to
them
protect
there,
yourself.
they want to stay there at any cost.
Yes, that's true.
If you like protest from now to tomorrow, they will not give you the money.
That's what
Watch
some
it.
political fanatics. That's what they don't understand. The more these people, okay, I was reading something now. They said APC, PDP, they have this structure of a thing. Like they have people in the governor seats, House of Assembly, local government chairman, and the likes. I was not thinking this so-called structure. Are they machines that you buy fuel inside to make it work? You have to give them money. Probably give them a huge chunk of money. So they give it to the next people in line until it gets to the voters. And these voters are so blind to the extent that they can't see anymore. The tribalism, religious sentiment, and everything has blinded them. To the fact that if you collect this amount of money today, you might suffer for the next.
Let me shock you.
Years.
These guys that are protesting, they will call them and give them money.
They'll still give them. And it is not all of them.
If you look at them,
they
look like people that are eating very well.
Of course.
Look at them.
They don't look impoverished.
So they will call them. They are fighting. That's my own note. They should come and ask me
for their
investigate me. They are fighting
for their
majorly for their own personal aggrandizement.
That's true.
Last time Labour Congress said they want to go do strike, blah blah blah. We don't hear anything.
It ended there.
They will call them meeting, tell them guys gonna give them. At the end of the day, they will start speaking on that thing. The lecturer will not start their own. You understand? So the problem is that we don't really know what we want, and until we know what we want, then we will all come out. It's a collective fight.
I even saw a headline today that lecturers are demanding for the strike to be called off as well.
Lecturers in which university?
Which university? I don't think.
I think it's a union.
The ASU.
The
ASU. They are prepared. They say they are prepared to call off the strike.
I think
but the federal government should answer them.
See, let me tell you the truth. Nothing will happen.
There's
no money.
But how can they really be comfortable for the past how many months
now?
Why is there money?
There is money. There is money. Nigeria has a lot of.
They want to use it for
don't
campaign.
Allow anybody. Don't let anybody brainwash you.
That
Nigeria. Go and check the top producers of oil in the whole entire universe. Nigeria is number 6.
Yes.
We are number 6. The top 5 countries, they are doing so well. For Nigeria to be in number 6, and we don't actually refine our fuel, we will now send it outside and buy it.
We are owing 45 trillion naira.
An article was saying something that it would
45 trillion naira.
What about
45 trillion naira?
Where is the money?
Okay, what about the Abacha's?
You are, for instance, you say you have money,
okay,
but you are indebted to the tune of 45 trillion naira.
Okay, sorry.
Lie. Who are those people giving us those figures?
World Bank is giving.
They are the ones.
World Bank. They are the ones. They are the ones
that will tell.
I think they are manipulating things.
They are
Exactly,
manipulating all these figures for Nigeria to be number 6.
Because what about the Abacha's loot?
What they use it for?
The kind of crude oil that we have, Saudi Arabia does not. They don't have that kind of.
We are number 6 in the world.
We have almost the best crude oil in this entire world.
We have really gone down because Angola.
We are still on number 6. I checked recently.
No, we are number 6 with deposits.
Yes.
But refining and producing crude oil,
refine.
We are not meeting up with what they gave us.
Nigeria
seriously has
this country
and they say there is oil
problem.
theft and everything. See, I read something. I think it is Awolowo
or someone. They are still the ones stealing the oil. Seriously, they are the ones stealing the oil.
If a thief or a terrorist enters into a country and use 24 hours, know that some people inside the government.
Oil theft. If you want to steal oil, you need a ship. If you actually want to live in Nigerian shores, Navy, the Navy will inspect.
Of course.
If you go to another place, it's their own Navy. So is it you that never get 50,000 of account?
Go talk, say meeting.
So you even feed yourself. So, don't talk of say you now know somebody who knows somebody that is into crude oil. This thing. Is it you? They are the ones.
They are the ones doing this thing. They will say, okay, Nigeria is not broke anyway. Nobody can.
I know Nigeria is not broke, but there's no money. There's no place you point
the money is just with some set of people.
Yes.
Some set of people, they just hold the money and they are ready to do anything to keep holding on to this money.
That's why I said, I told some people at the boss of this man, I said, the problem we have is not whether you're Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. The problem we have is number 1, the political leaders.
Of course.
Number 2, the 1999 constitution. Number 3,
big problem.
The government.
They keep amending it, but yet nothing is
happening. And some people at times, the citizens as well, we don't educate ourselves.
Those guys now, they'll look at these people, they'll be laughing at them.
Honestly,
they'll be laughing at them.
Some students will just say, even some
call their leader, give them maybe one envelope, just maybe 2 million or 5 million or something. They just share the money, PM. Everybody will go home. Because these students cannot come outside by themselves until these leaders instigate them to come outside. Yeah. They can't come outside on their own.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly,
they'll just play. Okay, let's move on to the next topic we have this morning. We are looking at other reports. Which other report we have? We have Labour Party. Lagos Labour Party chairman asked to resign, accused of working for the APC.
Is that story true?
He was accused of working for the APC.
Labour Party, a group in Lagos, Labour Party in Lagos asked that he resign. You know why? The wife supporting Tinubu, so he joined the wife. Say that Tinubu is a benefactor. So through that tweet, probably that's what they saw. Said this man may be working for
Tinubu.
Okay, because
politicians do that a lot.
They do it. They can actually be in the party and work for another party.
If I'm APC and I see as a threat Labour Party, PDP, I can send somebody that you don't know join the party. Whatever you are planning,
we'll feed you the information.
Understand? However, they can weaken your
wings.
They will do it. So that's what politicians do.
So probably he might be doing that, and the Labour Party.
I'm not saying he did that though.
Probably he might.
That's what politicians do.
Yes. So I think we have some.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, we have
Winston
Peace said, "My brothers and sisters, do you guys really understand the meaning of Nigeria? Nigeria can never work, not today, not tomorrow, not ever."
Bros,
To Nigeria say the guy is saying we have the money, may have bullion
van in his compound,
really,
really,
and
that's
that guy saying we have the money. Maybe you have. See,
bullion van.
Nobody can brainwash me that Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is not broke.
Nigeria is broke.
Are you really sure
Nigeria is not broke? If Nigeria is broke, if these people are not seeing money, they won't be using 100 million to buy tickets.
How much are you buying bread?
See, it's not about how much are we buying bread. See, this money is not flowing. It's like there is a huge
it's not flowing.
like
That's why
body
broke
of water.
now.
Not flowing,
But
exactly.
see, there is this money is there, but these people at the top, they've held on to this money. There are so many establishments in Dubai and other countries that are owned by Nigerians.
And not Nigeria.
They are being owned by Nigerians there. So if all those things are not here and they are picking all these things, see, I read something online. The person said all the looted funds from Africa, if they should return it, majority of those economy of those West people, it will fall. They are living off us.
I don't even talk the Queen now. Today is they are conducting the burial of the Queen. Today, many nations have been asking that they return their gold.
All the Benin gold that have all the Benin art and everything that have been stolen.
No,
Can you
see?
see?
You're going to say anything. It's your president. You're going to say.
It's the president that will say
Your
something.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That when I said have Nigeria, I'm talking about the president. Has he
Everything
even
has
said
been stolen
anything?
No, he said
Nigeria,
the Queen
Africa, anywhere.
it has been good to Nigeria.
Yeah.
That is what the
He's
president
he's in New York now.
Yeah.
So Osibajo is in UK, so he went to New York, which is more important. Almost all the world leaders are in UK. He now sent Osibajo, so he now went to New York so that he won't attend one meeting. God help us.
Okay. 177th annual, something like that.
Okay, on the Queen's burial, the president of the United States was conveyed in his own personal car. Why African presidents were carried in a bus to that place?
Oh wait, other European presidents. What did they use to convey them?
African president.
Other European presidents. What was used to convey?
Let's look at the United States and the African president. I don't know about that European
president, luxurious boss. I don't see something. I don't see anything bad in that.
Me too.
I don't really see a big deal in it. This is just to convey them to the event. I don't really see. Probably
so
because
what is wrong with Joe Biden joining them in the bus?
Joe Biden joining who?
Maybe he has his own. What if that's
Did
so
Joe Biden
African presidents don't have their own car.
Wait, did Joe Biden join them?
True.
They can't bring their cars from Africa to.
So which one did Joe Biden use?
Joe Biden.
Probably
That is
his own
Europe.
personal-
They are in one continent, I guess.
Exactly.
So if Buhari travels to the United States,
Okay, should
which
have
motor will they
cars
carry?
there. Okay.
You use
know,
electric car.
wait, I think we have 54 countries in Africa here. If they start putting each president inside one car,
Inside one car.
okay, let's be going to now be everywhere full of
Crowded.
cars. Sure, you know. They might want to just say, okay, just use this.
So it is good enough for them to pack all of them inside one bus. Like
Would they put only one president inside one bus?
No, do you understand?
And then 54 buses.
No wait. So it's good to pack all of them like fish, I mean crayfish
Goat,
inside.
goat.
They didn't pack them like crayfish.
You know when
They
they
were
are
just
conveying
sitting down
cow
there.
from the north to
from the
Lagos.
north.
You know how it looks like.
They were even smiling inside the bus.
They have to smile.
And they'll be this thing.
That's not Africa for them.
But imagine that
I think
Buhari
it
was
is
inside
Africa
there.
now.
He would be
Probably
like
you see like 50 97 cars or 200, even a
But my
motorcade or
point
something.
exactly is that we are being
See them.
downgraded.
They are smiling.
They're having a nice time actually.
But
Yeah.
but the boss actually it looks
See,
luxurious.
whether luxury is still boss. Boss is boss. He's still a boss.
See, this brother agree with me.
My brother,
they
you
are
are
living
right.
under
I've
our
been hearing
resources.
it for almost 18
young-
years.
Ah,
The
Mr.
Europeans are living
Mr.
under
Wilson,
our
peace.
resources.
I'm with you,
You are
and you are
right.
with me. They are living under
So
our
my
resources.
point,
They've been
my point
exploiting us.
exactly is that we Africans, we need to come to a round table and know that we are supposed to be ahead of the world.
Of course.
All the mineral resources you can ever find in this world,
It is in
most of them
Africa.
is in Africa.
It's in Africa.
I think that Africa is actually greedy. That's
Britain
why-
itself does not have.
Africa is what?
greedy.
Greedy.
Greedy in what sense?
See, they are. I feel that we are the ones allowing ourselves to be used. Honestly, because you can't tell me that you have these kind of things and you are allowing yourself to be used in this
No,
manner.
okay, you know one thing they do. You know, we have regions that don't have crude oil.
Okay.
What the Britain will do is that they will give them power and sign a contract with them.
Of course, that's
So
what they
what do you
would
expect
do.
them to do?
And you sell it off.
They might okay.
No, they give-
Just let me say, maybe someone is aspiring to be next president. You know, all this the European the western part of the country, they also have a say. They have like there are something they can do and say, let me just give you this edge to become the president. But if you become the president, this is what and what
Yes.
I'll get in return. That's just it. And we Africans here, we so much crave for power. We don't even care.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Even
the
if
same thing
Mr.
I'm saying.
Peace
That
now,
is a
even
problem
if someone like probably two people, Mr. A and Mr. B, knows that Mr. A is the most qualified that will do this thing very well. But because Mr. B just wants to become the president for nothing, we will not allow the person to become president. So we have this greed inside our mind. Even if you know this person is the most let him go there. We can be the vice. Just let him do it. And let everybody rest.
You understand? Let's
Well, you just want your
let the
name
money
to be there.
flow. Let our
For
country.
what?
Let's develop our country. Let's have an inflow of cash. Let everybody
just
be
it.
okay. But then they wouldn't. They would rather just.
They would rather
sell
just
off-
let me just be the
sell
president.
themselves
But I know
off
that
and-
Africa is caged already. There's no African country that probably most of the African countries are owing debt. And one thing, you know,
And it's not so they don't have money. They have money.
but you can't pay it. You see, there's this the money
Africa,
thing.
Africa is caged because we are not
But
united.
probably if they feel
That's where I'm coming.
when you are not, if you
Nigeria,
you-
South Africa, everybody, if we are united,
If
and
we are
have
united,
one currency,
if we
One
are united,
currency.
maybe
One currency,
if
yes.
one country goes this way, and probably the US or European countries try to attack that country, and all other countries in Africa stand behind that same country.
You know, it's-
of course, it's
I-
not possible for
I think
Africa and
that
Europe to be fighting.
The
Now.
problem of
It's not
blacks is
possible.
that we feel
There's
that
ECOWAS, there's other bodies that would just stand in between them and say no, we are not starting.
let me give
war
you a
again.
perfect example. We are owing debt for 5 trillion.
Okay.
5 trillion.
imagine that kind
The
of
United States, they are owing debts. They are one of the highest debt, the old highest in the world.
Okay.
But they can easily pay their debt, or they will not even pay their debt because the debt you are owing is in dollars.
Okay.
Nigeria's debt is not in dollars. If you are going to pay your debt, you are not going to pay in dollars, and you are not the owner of the dollar currency. For instance, the United States don't pay their debt; they just go to their central bank
Go and pay.
and print the money. But you cannot print your money.
But you don't. If you print money, you are destroying your economy.
How are you destroying economy?
You don't print money.
How are you destroying economy?
See, when you are not producing stuff and you have money,
You want to pay debt though.
mm,
You will print the money and pay. So you have the opportunity. You are free now to start developing at your pace. But Nigeria cannot pay its debt by printing naira because the debt is not in naira; it's in dollars. First, you look for a country that would exchange their dollar with you.
okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we have crude oil. So they come and even still take our crude oil
for us to pay
and
our
pay
debt.
us in dollars before we can pay debt.
Debt. Voila.
Most countries, those countries, they use dollar is their currency in
They use-
Europe, so they have access to dollars. That's why Africa, if you have a currency, we work with that currency. So if you are coming to Africa to buy anything, this
You have to
currency
change.
you must buy in this currency
Mm-hmm.
because they go to different countries, use Ghana, they rubbish Ghana city. This one, only dollar. They use dollar to match everybody down. You understand? So we need to understand one thing, that it is a deliberate thing. The United Nations, the International Monetary Fund that is borrowing us money, they intentionally give us that money to impoverish us.
Of course. That's true. When
You
give
cannot
money-
farm or produce things that you can depend on is what they want. That you are.
They want
Give me an
us to keep
example
on
of.
depending on
Africa,
them.
wake
Give me an
up.
example of what
Please.
stockfish now. Stockfish now. They know we need stockfish, but go and get stockfish. You know how costly stockfish.
Very cost.
Maybe I think
Africa needs to wake
maybe
up.
this is why I
actually.
think that our leaders are not. They are not. They have much fear in their mind more than courage.
Let's come to our leaders. Our leaders. Sometimes these people intentionally pick leaders that can't see the future.
Of course.
That don't have any
Vision,
clue
they're not
about
even
what
ready,
is happening.
so they can control
So,
them.
That's how
Please, I want
the
to
power
ask a
must remain in the
question.
north.
Please, I want to ask a question. You said people pick leaders that don't have clue of what is happening. So do you think these three presidential candidates, that's Atiku, Abubakar and Tinubu, do you think
Atiku,
and
Obi,
Peter Obi, do you
yeah.
think any one of them has any clue of what is happening in Nigeria currently?
When I talk about leaders, I'm not talking about only the president.
Okay.
We have ambassadors that represent us over there. We have governors, we have House of Rep members, we have ministers that are going to be ministers of international affairs. So if there's a collective understanding, not just one person, and even Peter Obi is talking about if he goes there, it's only one person that can do something.
Of course.
They will wear him out. You understand? The House of Assembly is there, 100 and something people, 360 something people.
So
They will wear him out.
We need someone like him.
So that's what I'm
like
saying.
him
That's
in
what I'm
the same
saying.
cabinet.
We need to understand the problem Nigeria is going through
very
at this
true.
point in time. You understand? Somebody is a president, is building his home state, Nigeria Republic. You don't think he knows what he's doing.
Of course.
We need to understand the problem. The problem is that we don't know what we are. Few people know, but when they cry out, nobody.
Shut
They
them
will,
down.
they will, even your fellow brother will be saying, "You get sense."
You'll be like, all the while you've been shouting, what came out?
That's
Just save your strength, stuff like that.
So we need to go all out, and the way our forefathers sacrificed themselves for independence that we have not really gotten now. So if we are not ready to go to that extent,
And
sacrifice
we are here to
ourselves,
celebrate October 1st.
No. See, Nigeria is not. We don't have any independence. We only have it on paper.
on paper.
It's
Right.
only on paper. Just like us that is on paper. You can't write it. It will just be there, just for the looks.
Look at this example.
This
now.
man, Kwame Nkrumah once said one thing. Said until a country gains economic independence,
Then,
they are still
Dependent.
under their colonial master. Are we economically independent?
You have
no.
crude. You have crude. You cannot produce crude.
You can't produce it.
Yeah.
It is one company from outside, Mobil or Chevron. They come when they bring out crude. 100%, they will take 40%.
Hey.
Can you see? So
How many youths know this? How many of us know this? They will take 40%, then you have 60%. The 60% Nigeria now has, you now export it. They will refine it. Now I know crude oil, you have different
Buy
things.
it.
They will refine it and they bring it back for us.
And the oil is originally is ours.
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
if you see, there are times I don't like talking about Nigeria
makes
because
you
you
sad.
get
So let's
pissed off.
let's
Honestly.
move
You
on.
get sad. You get pissed off.
Honestly.
Oh,
It can be tiring.
It's I don't even think about it. But just that the only thing I can advise is that we should make research on the kind of problem we are in. Then we can. So for the protest, until mama, papa, children, everybody leave their
All
house.
join together.
Join together.
I could remember during
I
that
see.
NSAS protest,
Then
some people
as a
were
strike.
still thinking like, okay,
It's
because
a joke,
it's
is
a
it
joke,
real?
this
Is
thing,
it
they will be
real?
like,
Is
this
it
bush should not block the
And
road. I
what we
have
need
my
is
work to go
revolution
to.
in this country, and not
I
just
don't know, I don't just
revolution.
understand.
People are saying they don't want to die. Now from that NSAS time and now, how many people have died?
People keep dying.
So many people have died,
Much more
without
than
without
what?
doing
Is
protest.
it about the
Even
award
without
Without doing protest.
Many people have died, exactly.
Some of those that died in that
This
war
Owo massacre.
incident, some of them would have been those that be like, I beg, I'm not going out.
Okay, there's this
I don't want
important thing
this.
about a policeman. The PRO of Lagos PRO Lagos State said if a policeman should slap you, if you saw that report,
Yes, I saw.
that you don't need to retaliate. Let's get our.
Wait.
Oh,
If a
seriously?
policeman should slap you, you don't need
I
to
don't-
retaliate.
Okay, why would a policeman
Why
slap
would
me
a policeman slap
in the
me?
first
So if you should slap me, so I'm supposed to respect his uniform, right? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Why would a policeman slap me?
But I would definitely wait for what judgment will be passed on to the policeman.
Civilians
I
have
won't
been
take it.
told not to retaliate when being slapped by a police officer.
Okay.
So what should we do?
Police force PRO CSP Olamuyiwa Adijobi made this known in a series of tweets while reacting to the similar incident. So this report now, Nigerians are reacting. There were two guys. They were dragging the gun.
Yes, I
Yeah,
saw
so
it.
it's
So that was what led to So they say don't. If you assault a police officer, is bad.
Yeah,
Why is
yeah,
that?
it
Even
is
though the
bad.
police
bad
officer
to
assaults you,
It is
Okay.
bad.
even though you
You know
assault
it
you,
is
don't
bad
need
to
to assault.
assault policemen,
No.
but then they should not
You-
slap us. We should
wait,
not
wait.
retaliate.
If the policeman should assault you first,
Uh-huh.
you have to defend yourself.
Exactly.
How do you defend
Is it
yourself?
that? Is it
What
that?
if
Is it
the
that? Is it
policeman
that
was
you
drunk?
fight back? Is it that there are two
But they are
things about the
saying, don't
human?
They are
They
saying
say,
that you
don't
should
fight
not
back.
retaliate. Don't fight
It is
back.
easier. It is easier being said than done. Even for him to have said that, that means his
Because-
defense
Well,
mechanism
because
in his
what
brain
if
is
the
kicking back.
what if the policeman was drunk?
Or you should not carry
No,
his
you
gun
can't
to say
say
he wants to
see,
shoot.
the
No,
worst
some of
thing-
them drinks.
The worst thing you can ever do is to fight with a policeman with a rifle. No, you are even risking your life. You
But
might
seriously,
shoot you
that
anytime,
that
and they will
video,
say
I
it's
was
accidental
scared.
discharge. You are gone.
I was
and
scared.
gone for
I was
good.
scared when I saw that video because the way the guy was dragging the gun.
I wouldn't
was-
have dragged that
was-
gun with the man. Like
Update
not
of the
something-
guys.
not
They have
even-
taken the guys to one of their 5-star hotels.
Okay.
They have arrested them.
Okay.
And imagine the kind of torture they will be going through.
And the policeman, what happens to him?
What happens to
What did the
The policeman,
policeman?
they are the
wait,
ones
what
that
did the
arrested
policeman
the-
do to the guy?
He wanted to check his phone.
Okay.
Why would you check?
Why
his phone?
would you
See,
check?
Why
his
would
phone?
you check his
Benjamin
phone?
has said
No.
no checking of
He
phone.
said
Yes.
the
Why would
He
you
has
check
said
his
it
phone?
already. So why is he checking
Was
the
not the
man's
same thing that
phone?
caused wahala before the NSAS.
The
Checking
same
of phones
thing.
and
Why
all
you
that.
checking
So
Why would
why?
you check someone's phone?
Why would you check his phone?
Where is your search warrant? Okay, I want to check it. Bring it. Let us know.
What if you're
some
not even a
some
policeman?
policemen won't even show you their ID card.
Honestly,
What if they are armed robbers?
honestly.
These guys in police
And that's the truth.
uniforms.
Seriously.
They won't even show you anything. There is no American. I don't know. I've not been to the US before, any outside country or something like that. But in the movies we watch, before they do anything, they show you this is my ID card. I'm a police officer. Then you comply.
Nigeria
But
police
Nigeria, they just come
they
to
won't
you.
do that.
Give me your
like,
phone. You be Yahoo boy. You be Yahoo boy. Anybody they see, probably using iPhones, you are the suspect or something. And when they actually see these Yahoo boys for real, they don't do anything to them, because from the information that I have, they kind of do some underground work with these people. Whereby
Oh,
they
they have
collect
made
money, then
a
they remit their own
policeman.
to them.
To slap
You have
a
no
civilian.
right.
Why would you
After
just
the
slap
25th
a
of
civilian?
What I was thinking then, if
They are hot. They swore
I blame
to
Nigerians.
protect the
No, I blame
citizens.
Nigerians. Like
That's their hope.
those guys now they have taken to those places. We all need to troop out and go and protest in that place.
But
Now,
nobody wants to come.
you are your own. They will be on Twitter and
be chatting. When
Those
everybody's
guys
supposed
are
to go
there.
down there.
You need to go and protest. You understand? The only person speaking is Femi Falana. You know
He
Femi
can't do it
Falana.
alone.
Yeah,
Falz
Yeah.
How's
is
that?
one speaking and responding that if a policeman should slap a civilian, it's 25 years.
25 years in prison.
Yes, and Nigerians don't know.
They're supposed to.
Can you imagine?
But seriously, God, I don't even know how I feel about it. Imagine that I'm walking on the road and then
Slap
the
me, I
policeman
slap
accosts
back.
me
So
and
we should both spend 25 years in prison.
then you slap me over what exactly? Like
Even
did
there
I
was
did
a
I
video.
did I am I
There
a
was
criminal? Did I steal something? Why
There was
would
this
you
video
slap
that
me?
someone posted
And they
about,
do it frequently.
I think about last month passing one way or something like that. That is it police PRO, maybe even then or something like that. He posted that citizen arrest plus something that it is okay, double standard or something like that. I was now like, how can this man as a public relations officer, for God's sake,
Some of them
you
are
are like
not
a
schooled.
customer care service.
Some of them are not.
You are
schooled.
supposed to
They are
make
just giving
peace.
that
You don't
position. They are not.
you might see if he's listening to me now, you don't need to inject your opinion if you know it will trigger unrest. As a PRO, you are supposed to calm everything. Put your opinion, put it inside your pocket.
Honestly.
Nobody wants to listen to it. No matter how aggressive a customer is now, as MTN or Airtel customer, they will never put their own opinion. They will just say, okay, we are sorry for this thing. We will check this thing. We will verify if it is true. Then we will get back.
Yeah.
Then you don't just inject your opinions anyhow. You are here to serve the
Yes,
citizens.
so
you are being
you
paid
can
by
hear-
our taxpayers' money. That is what you are being paid with. So you are bound to serve us. It's not as if you just come online and say anything.
SAN San Femi Falana said that assaulting a civilian by a police officer attracts 25 years
Imprisonment.
imprisonment. So let's see these policemen go to prison. Let's even monitor they are
Okay.
going to prison.
Okay, so the best thing is they should slap us, we should not retaliate so that they can be in prison.
Yes, 25 years.
25
so
years.
if it
No
doesn't
other.
happen, they don't take that person to wherever.
Then something
You
that I
understand?
will
They
go and
won't take the
slap
person
you.
to everywhere. This is Nigeria.
How
They
will
will-
you not go?
The
Except
same,
you
the
say
same
you pay
Nigeria
fine.
that we have. They will now arrest the same police force.
Apart from
Give
that,
them-
There is no
Is
law
it
and
take the
order in
police
the
to court?
country.
Is there an alternative? Like
Like a fine. If
No,
you
he
can't
didn't
go
talk
for that
about fine.
25
He
years.
talked
fine.
about
well, I can see.
all those kind of things now, all those kind of things, the police PRO would not bring it outside. You would never
Normally,
see it easily.
It's
So
the
as to
Nigerian
protect-
factor now.
You will never see it easily
Nigerian
outside.
factor.
If he doesn't mention it now, majority of us
There
don't
was
know
a
about it.
time that police and Okada people, they were, just beggars, had to go and take pictures. They arrested me one day. So the guy, I now went inside the police station. I was still working here, literally. So the man tell me says, so now they take us picture, Abi. See, if they just more like this, I just carry gun and go shoot you, go die.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Go die, Sarah. Policeman.
Can you see?
Look at what they do in their station. I'm saying those guys that are inside that 5-star hotel, what would they be facing now? They carry them and put them in a secret place. What would be the torture they'll be facing?
Is that even the normal procedure to go through? Is that the normal procedure?
So this kind of thing, because me very soon, me I will start my own. If like make I die, let me fight for what is right. I'll start my own protests. I'm telling you, I'm not making.
You can't even see the police and feel happy to even see them. You won't even feel
police
happy.
Is your friend. Bail is free.
That's
when
it.
you go
Which
there,
bail is free?
Bail
is free.
Bail has never been free.
Which bail is free?
they will hide the evidence.
Bail
They will not say where is the evidence.
Yeah, of course.
Something happened recently. I told you about it, right? The kind of money they were even calling to bail out someone that I know that was in sale, and they said bail is free. I would have believed before, but for me to have had
and
that.
these same policemen are planting weed inside Nigerian cars. Does that make any sense?
So my call on the authorities is that those that are bad amongst you need to work
with them out.
With
them. You know
it
them.
is your responsibility.
You know these
so
people
don't
that
let
are
us
bad.
call
You know,
them
exactly,
out.
they
In a company, you can point out this person is bad. This person is bad.
Flush them out.
Come on.
It's very simple. It's not a hard.
Don't let these people spoil your.
That's why you say police is your friend. Nigerians know they believe that one.
I can't even believe it.
They don't make us believe that they are our friends because you are.
Even though there are good ones though, but then.
The good ones are just probably 10% out of 100%.
Flush them out.
And then we look at the PR. It was just you see there are times that you don't need to defend.
Imagine
when a policeman.
Anything. Okay, now Adejobi did not know that. Okay, now we have an idea that a policeman assaulting a civilian is 25 years imprisonment. Now you're saying that if a policeman slap me walking on the road, just on my own, no, he not slap me. I should not. Okay, no problem. You go and face 25 years imprisonment. It's just like that.
Okay, let's continue. We have let's go on a lighter mood. I like Bad Boys. This from Sean George. You know Sean George now, the actress.
Yeah.
As he crushes on MC Oluomo.
Well, I think MC Oluomo has been on a gifting spree.
Okay.
For a very
some
time now.
It's true.
He has been gifting
women and money.
Maybe the woman she's looking for something.
No, the man is the man handsome.
But he's been gifting
I think
stuff.
to ladies, you don't need to be too handsome once your pocket is handsome.
If you have money, okay, that's
if you are financially handsome,
if
you are financially handsome to most ladies.
Okay, financially handsome.
Financially
so like
handsome.
Portable now. Is handsome.
People
If you see
that
Portable's video, if you see the beautiful ladies that were with him inside the video, you would know that it's the finance.
She made the wife run away before. Why did she come back?
Because of the fame.
The man, he came into the line and the wife came like, oh my goodness, I can't do without you. Can
you see? That Shanjoy, I think she's old. I know her.
She's old, yes.
She's old.
Shanjoy crushing on MC
they might be
Oluomo
age mates.
because
Shanjoy goes senior, you know.
It might even see
Shanjoy, when I was young,
she's old though.
I was a child, 7 9 years.
Shanjoy.
She's Regina Askia, Rita Dominic.
Exactly.
Yeah, this thing.
I'll just say because
Is this man up to 50?
Maybe
I don't think
maybe
so.
close to 50.
He's not.
Probably
He's looking more than 50.
Exactly.
He's looking more than 50.
Money speaking, and the guy is the biggest boy in Lagos. So
Of course.
And
he's the biggest boy. Anywhere he land, just no say.
Money.
After him, another biggest boy is what's his name? K1.
K1 the ultimate.
Yeah, it's another biggest.
And Auntie George is looking for money. Please, MC Oluomo.
Please help
Gift
us.
her.
You see
No.
that?
Even if
You
it
see
is
I
that?
want to advise her
SUV.
to go abeg.
She has already said it now. She's crushing on him.
She's crushing on him.
She's already crushing openly on my brother. You know that kind of thing. She's crushing
So
openly.
that's good. Uncle
Please,
MC Oluomo,
Auntie,
I
shoot
beg.
your shots.
Please help us to.
Funny
say
enough,
yes
MC
or
MC
auntie.
Oluomo said you could like woman, so you go even grab the.
No, it's not about liking him, man. You see, when the
Women
man,
like him because he has money.
Yeah.
Of course.
I need to. You like
Money is
women.
on ground.
See,
You also like
see, and
women.
most people will call him Agbero. Can you see crushing on
Corporate
Agbero?
Agbero.
No, this one is not an Agbero.
But because of the
Agbero
money,
again.
They-
see Agbero is Agbero. No matter the packaging,
Na
his
Agbero.
transport is Agbero.
Agbero.
Is Agbero. Is Agbero.
You want time say never do conductor before.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Agege
No
wow.
matter the package.
Oh,
Oshodi.
no show the okay.
Wọ́n lè pẹ̀lú change ẹ o.
Something like that.
Anti-celebrities rushing on
Kai, you should stop saying that
saying the
woman is old.
No, we are not saying like she's old. Like
No,
we are
she's
talking
old.
about
She's of age. She has
of-
come of
okay,
age.
she
She's
has come of-
mature.
she's
So
mature.
now politicians will be.
She's very, very mature.
Like
Not
she's
like-
older than the man.
Not like she's not like Tinubu.
She doesn't even look her age.
She's more than 50.
Exactly. She doesn't look her age.
But
Of
that's
course.
what I was asking. Are you sure she's older than this?
She doesn't look her age.
Okay, let's look at Atiku. Atiku is saying that he met with skit makers over the weekend. He said
Influencers.
being president is for your own good. He's telling Nigerian youth,
Chai.
not for me.
Lori, you know.
Chai.
Being president
is for your own good.
Well, I think if I should comment on that, if it is for our own good, he's been running for presidency since 19 something.
And he
Probably
has
since
never-
when I've been putting up our pass or something. You keep on running for
And he has never won
Nigerians.
any.
Is it our money you'll be using to run?
Abiu.
No, you can't be so passionate and continue to run for like 6 consecutive times. No, come on. There is no politician that can come out and say they are working. They will surely say it, but they don't mean it.
Yeah, they don't.
They just say it to rub our ego and feel
And
like this
honestly,
thing.
if Atiku doesn't win this time,
You can't even you can't even come outside and say it. If someone like
should
Tinubu,
just
see, if someone like Tinubu
Nigeria.
was saying that, we can still probably to some extent we can still believe, because we can still look around him and say, okay, he made this person, he made this person. Who has he made by himself? We should bring out someone like him, someone like his prototype, maybe in his state or his local government. He's the only one. Tinubu can come outside and say, I made this person and we know.
Yeah,
I
he
made
has
this
made a lot
person
of
and we
people.
know. He has made it. But Atiku, nowhere to be found. Who are those people that
nowhere
he
to
made?
be
For me, he's
So-
not running for president because of me. It's for
It's
him
not
and
for
his
his-
cronies,
And his
His
family.
his
and
cronies.
his friends and family members.
Of course. So you can't just come and lie to us.
Come on.
Nigerians of this age, you
Not,
can't just come and say anything to us. If we
Okay.
will support you, we will support you.
he
Not
met
because
with
of what
which
you say.
people are big.
I never
Skit
even know
makers.
who
Ah,
is
influencers.
Influencers.
Why
It's
Tinubu
not
and
person
Peter Obi
for
they meet with other okay
Chai.
president.
There must be a meeting anyways. Isn't that
Of
this
course,
country?
of course.
There must
And
be a
skit
meeting.
makers
Please,
will
can
surely
any of
collect
those
money
sisters tell
and
me how old
campaign
is
for him in
Nigeria? How
one
old
way
is
or the
Nigeria?
other. That's just it.
Yeah.
So
62.
Nigeria
Oh my
is
goodness.
62.
62. It's going to be 62. by
Wait,
this
wait,
October.
okay, this is 2022 actually. Okay,
it's going
yes,
to be
yes,
62.
yes. Nigeria again 90. Oh god.
I think to some
God.
extent we've been saying
It's
this
going to be
election.
The funny
This
thing there is
October.
that
October 1st.
these
yes.
our
Okay, after
presidential candidates, they senior Nigeria.
Eh?
All of them.
But it's true.
And they senior
But
Nigeria.
it's
Wait, all of them senior
That's
Nigeria.
true. That's
Only
true.
Peter
only
Obi.
B2B.
Only Peter Obi.
Yes.
That's true.
Atiku senior Nigeria.
Tinubu senior Nigeria.
Even Buhari senior Nigeria. Well.
I actually saw a comment here earlier. Someone said my dad is 78 and Nigeria is
60.
no Nigeria.
Nigeria is 62. That's why.
Yeah, Nigeria is 62 and he said his father is 78. Then Nigeria is 62. You can imagine. How do you think that the country is going to work?
Nigeria has small picking for where they're doing.
Well,
So
well,
that's why they
I-
don't even take us serious
Well,
again.
from my own opinion, I think if Nigeria would work, Nigeria needs to. That amalgamation of 1914 should have not even
Exactly.
happened at all. The North and the South protectorate, we don't have the same ideology. That's
And
northern part,
right.
they are dragging us behind. It's like if the
They are just
Southwest and the
sorry,
and the-
it's not an
if the
insult. They are
South
just backward.
See,
like they are
see,
backward.
I don't mean any insult or something, but if you look at them, just look at the way they reason, their ideology about development and everything, they are too power drunk.
Yeah.
They just like, even if they would die for, just let me hold this power, even if I won't do it well, and you see other options, just okay, we are the owner of Nigeria. That is their ideology. Because to some extent, if we
But
look at this,
and it's not actually their fault. That was what they were meant to believe.
meant to believe.
Yes.
Well, I think had it been Lord Lugard was alive now, probably would have dissolved the amalgamation or
They
something.
were meant to believe that
due to the issues,
Nigeria
because
belonged to
there are more disadvantages in this union than the advantage. Because some people are feeling sidelined, some people are feeling something. So, and there are also countries that in the past they used to be one. Countries like Yugoslavia and other Asian countries like that. So they have to split. Some countries are not even up to Lagos State.
But I just feel that
I don't know.
Nigeria
This
is
country
Nigeria
can
is
just
too
split up.
big to be one country.
It's just too big. I
It's
don't
just
know.
too big to be one country.
I don't think Ghana is even up to some states in Nigeria here.
Try.
Ghana, Ghana is even doing well than Nigeria now.
Yeah, Ghana is doing well.
Ghana
They are
is
doing
doing
well.
well.
Nigerians are now going
that
to
city
imagine
is
the
now higher
the
than
Ghana that
Naira.
Nigeria
Oh my
pursued
goodness.
that bring about this Ghana must go.
Ghana must
We
go.
are now running to Ghana to school.
Good.
Imagine.
There's a column in the Guardian written by Ruben Abati. You know Ruben Abati, right?
Yeah, of course.
He was the he worked with Jonathan. I think he was the media aide to Jonathan then. So he had been in the Aso Rock. So he made revelation on the spiritual side of Aso Rock. Now he made this revelation that there are demons there. Instead, when you get to Aso Rock, they take all sorts of concussions. He made this revelation. That's why I had to type it out so that you can see it. You can read it up. You can read it up. It's still online. You can read it up. So the reason why Nigeria will never move forward is that we have cultists or cultic people in places of power. No matter wherever whether they are Christian, Muslim, whether they are Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, we have demonic people that do this spiritual stuff. He complained. I'm reading the Guardian. This is 2017. The article was published by Guardian 14th October 2016. So he complained about human. You can read it up. The Guardian 2016. Remember about it? Yeah.
Around the villa.
He said he complained about too much human sacrifice around the villa and advised that my family must never sleep overnight inside the villa. So you see, what is wrong with Nigeria is that the leaders that we have, they are too much into so many deep things. That if you see, they know if the people that know how to fix Nigeria better than us, they are the ones.
They are the ones.
They know more than us. If you want to fix Nigeria in the next 6 months, they know.
They know exactly what to do. I think I've said this before. It's not as if they don't know what to do. They know what to do, but they rather not do it.
Because there's something that takes over them.
Yeah. You know, like I've said this thing, I think it was in this show that I said this thing, like it is bound to happen. You know, this thing called power, it can be so intoxicating.
Yeah.
You understand? Let's say even if you have good intentions,
when you get there,
once you get there, you become a different person.
Try.
You understand? It's not maybe sometimes it's not because you want to, but because of the things that are there. Even the Bible that we read, it happens in the Bible. The king of Persia. You understand? When you get there, things will take over. You may not even understand. You will not even be the one ruling. You enter your house, you'll be like, did I do this? But then something has happened to you.
The meeting.
Something else has happened
midnight
to you
meeting,
entirely.
morning meeting, after every day meeting.
I don't think all these spiritual forces, they don't work alone. That is why God is like the overseer of everything. He can do his things alone by himself and just decide. You need to push these spiritual things to work. Someone has to be somewhere controlling something to make the thing work.
That's what I'm saying, that they are invoking it. They are the ones invoking it.
They have to invoke it.
Of course, they are the ones invoking it.
It's due to their own. It starts from their
selfish
greed,
interest.
their selfish interest. Okay, probably a president is being paid 20 million per month or something. I don't know, or 30 million or something. Let's just, for instance. But it's like, before he gets there, he'll be like, 20 million is okay. But by the time he reaches there, and the greed now starts coming in, and he's unable to control himself.
Imagine that he gets there now, realize that this 20 million is too small. He
now checks Nigeria's treasury, now see 200 and something billion.
And you're giving me 20 million. He wants to
take more. If he can't even control his greed, there's no way he will now start invoking those spirits. So that's just it.
May God shall help us.
Lastly, let's talk about the strike. Sowore was found in the strike supporting the Nigerian state. I think I like Sowore for most of his supporting the Nigerian students. He's the only presidential candidate there. Yeah, I'm not doing go outside Yoruba because since this presidential candidate is nice, my brother will be my sister Tinubu, my auntie Atiku. Sowore is somebody that I believe that if he gets to that presidency with that sentiment, he will do something shocking.
I don't think
if Obi gets there, he will do something bad. They will overpower him.
I don't think nobody can nobody can get to that seat of presidency alone like this and walk. Nobody can do it until they dissolve that national assembly.
They need to dissolve
that house.
It needs to be dissolved.
That house is
because
the one.
see,
because
decision makers are there.
Of course, that's where the decisions are being made. Even if you have the best ideas,
reshuffle all of
if
them.
they don't welcome
reshuffle.
even the ones that they welcome, you have to use money. You have to give them money to let the idea. How can Nigeria be in ASU mess? We are talking about oil theft and everything, and you are pushing for water bill. God, water bill.
We are testing.
No, this country is just something else. I don't even understand. Water bill.
Now you pay for light, you pay for water. The government does not provide one for you.
They don't provide anyone.
You pay for light, pay for water, you pay for loan. If you want to start business, you go and look for a loan yourself. Nobody send you. Now you pay for loan, you pay for security. In my company, you pay for sweeping. You pay for lawma.
Okay.
You pay for everything.
Lawma every month 600. And the debt there is not up to commercial. Every room, not every room.
That means they are making money from
600.
For NEPA B, every room 4,500.
And they are saying there's electricity in Nigeria.
So how much? That is 5,000. No talk of accident too.
as well.
That's Gladys Obama. No talk of accident.
Honestly, I don't even know. Like,
there's no water. You pay for water.
You have to buy water.
Our leaders.
And you're in Lagos.
Our leaders, they know what is wrong with Nigeria, and they don't want to.
They are not just ready to face it because they believe that let me just get there and take my own and go.
Yeah.
That's it.
National cake.
It's just national cake, and if Nigeria is not for my father, it's not for my family.
Let me just take my own share and go.
But seriously, see, I asked a question once. I was like, if you were given the opportunity to be the president of Nigeria for one day, do you think you will not want to like carry your own money?
If I was given the opportunity to become Nigeria president, I would not become. I don't want to be like a democratically elected president. I want to be a military president, whereby I can just decree, just do the good thing. I don't even
being
want to hear.
Nigeria's president for a day is nothing.
It's nothing, exactly.
It's not even for a day. For 4 years, probably just be.
Nigeria for 4 years,
4 years.
For that one day, you can't
see that National Assembly. See, I just want to just decree this National Assembly cancelled. Even if you are doing it, you are not just coming here and be sleeping and be earning like about 40 million. You collect.
But you know, I have
allowance and everything. Just see this.
But this National Assembly, what exactly is their work? Are they really doing anything that?
If we have military government now, the National Assembly is not working anymore because it is decree. They don't ask you should we do this thing or nothing. They just give you direct go and do this. So you have to do it. I think that is just the solution because if we keep electing people, they know themselves. They've been in power together. Peter Obi visit Obasanjo visit Tinubu. See, I don't even know who to even trust anymore. I can't even trust all of them. I can't trust anybody of them. Anyone, I can't trust them because they are politicians and they play politics for a living.
And I've been meaning to ask this question: like, why would somebody who, let's say, you were a governor of a state for 8 years, and after your tenure elapsed, you now start vying for senatorial seats, and you will still be elected?
You know one thing about power is if you have power, you don't want to leave it.
Exactly.
One thing I think
you have not been in power before.
One thing I think about power is that it is not about.
You know Buhari like this. Buhari, he can ask that $1 billion be transferred into his account every day. Nobody will question it.
One thing I know about power. Is
you can say go and arrest so person. Go and arrest a passenger.
See, one thing I know.
Nobody will stop
it. One thing
you.
I know. People used to say that power, when you get there, you don't want to live there. But one thing I know for sure is that if you serve diligently, not ruling over people or embezzling money, if you should serve, 4 years will be too much for you. Before you get to 2 years, you will get tired.
I know.
You will get tired.
Yeah.
You even want to say, I'm not doing anymore. If you serve, if you do what you are expected to do. But it is when you are embezzling money, you won't want to stop. You just feel like because you need more money to bribe those people that want to prosecute you, so you will still want to gather more.
Because you know that once you're leaving, something is waiting for you.
Something is waiting for you. So you just gather as much as you can. More money instead of you to fix road, build schools, do everything, do the basic.
You'll be saving money for court case.
For court case,
you come out
and go and chuck it inside those judges' mouth or their pocket or something, just to block everywhere, all the loopholes. But if you should serve diligently, my brother, you can't use up to see you will get tired.
Okay, yes. With that, let's say till another time, probably tomorrow, we'll have this program, the Webwatch on Flip TV. Thank you very much for being part of the program. Thank you very much, Wisdom Peace. I think Wisdom Peace is one of the persons that
He's
thank
the
you.
more
And
comments.
thank
Pet pass.
See you
Pity Parts, Tadara, everybody. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I'm Christian Chika. With me is
Gladys Aloze, thank you so much for watching.
Adeni Adela, thank you for staying tuned.
Olajide Taufik Olamide. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.